Hello, good evening. This is Diecast Looney. I hope you're all doing well. And this evening's video is going to be a challenge video that was put out by ratblack from ratblacks diecast, and I believe it was his good wife that came up with the idea or gave him the idea, and it's called the Green Car Challenge. Show your green cars. So that is exactly what I'm going to do tonight, is show some of my green cars. Difficult thing for me is I have a lot of green cars. I have quite a large collection of green cars, so I've had a good look through them and picked out some that I've either not shown for a while or maybe not shown at all. I can't remember now, but anyway, I know I've shown in some recent videos some of the green cars in my collection, so I didn't want to be too samey. But anyway, with that, we'll get straight into it, and we'll kick off with a Corgi Morris Minor. So this is going to be my first piece. This was something that my son got me or gave me a while ago now. But it is quite a nice looking casting. Obviously it's in the green. It does have painted lights, a little bit of plate detail. This is an older version because it's a split screen model. So pretty cool. It almost looks like that door will open. So it's quite nicely done, but obviously the door doesn't open. It just looks like it. And you can see how basic it is, a very basic model. It still says made in Britain. I'm not quite sure how old this one is. Probably about 20-year-old. But anyway, good piece to kick it all off. So that's the first piece. And the second piece is going to be a Renault 11. And this is a custom that I did. This is the second car. This is the second car I'd ever done. So I'd only ever done one car before this, and this was my second attempt at working on 1/64 or 3-inch scale. This was my second attempt. So all I did was basically stripped off the old paint, cleaned up the glass, cleaned up the interior, gave it a coat of this awesome metallic green. I don't think I lacquered it, but it's still got quite a nice shine to it even still. And I put some Hot Wheels, what I like to call them steel effect wheels that they do. I thought it looked more appropriate than the original majorette wheels, sorry. Sunroof still opens. And a little bit of painted details on the back. But so this was my second car that I ever did. And I'm pleased to say I still have it, and it's still looking pretty cool. So that is the Renault 11 that I restored about 2 years ago, possibly a year and a half ago now. I can't remember when I did it. And then the third piece is going to be an old favourite of mine. I've shown this quite a few times in the past. This is the Volvo Amazon. I think it's a wagon. I think it's a little look. Volvo P220 Amazon wagon, but very nicely done from Hot Wheels in the dark green. I believe there's a yellow version of this now, but I'm not so into the yellow version. I like it obviously in this colour. I think it's awesome. But it is a great looking casting, really nicely done. So that's piece number 3. And then piece number 4 is a Mercedes-Benz from Matchbox. It looks blue, but I suppose it is a green. Off camera it's a turquoisey green colour, but I know it looks blue, but like I said, you have to take my word when it's off the camera. It is a green, it is green. But anyway, it's pretty cool. It's got suspension, nice and weighty, bright red metal base. Let's have a little look. Mercedes-Benz. I can't quite make out what that says. To look off camera. E400 wagon, I think. So that's piece number 4. Piece number 5 is going to be the I believe it's an Aston Martin. Aston Martin, I think. In what looks like a British racing green, but very cool. I've got quite a few versions of this, all different colours, but obviously green is what we need. So nicely done, painted lights, got a plate on the front there. So let's have a little look what it is. It is the 56 Aston Martin DBR1. So very cool piece. That's piece number 5. Piece number 6 is going to be a, oh, my brain switched off, Ford Econoline from M2. And I don't have a lot of M2 in my collection, to be perfectly honest, as I have to buy them online. They don't sell them on the pegs, at least where I live. And I would like to get some more in the future. I've got about 4 or 5 in my collection, but this is one that I did buy a while ago, and I just think it's cool. It really is a cool piece. Got these sort of stamped steel effect wheels with the little white line tyres. It's in a lowered stance. It is a very, very cool piece. Nice and weighty, metal body, metal base. And I've forgotten the series that it's from now. But it is a very cool piece. But there it is underneath. It's a 63 Ford Econoline. But yeah, very cool. So that is going to be piece number 6. And then piece number 7 is a Johnny Lightning. Got to have a Johnny Lightning in, as we all know. ratblacks is a big fan of Johnny Lightning. And this is an older Johnny Lightning. I'm not quite sure the date of it now, I can't remember, but when I seen this, I just thought it was really cool. Now this, I haven't got it on the camera, but this actually comes with a cover that sits over the top of it, and it's got Frankenstein on the little grey cover. So this actually came with like a little weird car cover. But very weighty piece, again, metal body, metal base, rubber tyres. And if I believe it, I think that's Boris Karloff. That's actually Boris Karloff's actual picture from when he was Frankenstein. But it's pretty cool, nicely done. So there we go, 99 copyright, Johnny Lightning. So that is cool. And like I said, it's usually sits downstairs in my main cabinet because it is a cool piece. And then the next piece is going to be a Matchbox. I believe it is a Chevy of some sort. Of a little look. 75 Chevy Caprice, but again in a light metallic green. So that is a cool looking car. And again, I have a couple of these, but I do like it in this light metallic green. And then the next one, now I can't remember what this one is. It's a custom of some sort, but look at the colour. Awesome colour. Love that pinstriping, all that sort of almost like a tattoo on a car. But look at the big flakes, got some awesome looking. It's a really nicely done paint job. I believe it is I'm sure it's a Cadillac. Let's have a little look. I'm sure it's a custom Cadillac of some sort, but screams the 30s. It almost looks like it's, you know, car from the sort of late 30s period. But anyway, it is a very cool piece, and obviously it is in green. Then the next one is going to be another wheel swap custom that I think I've shown this before a few times, but I just like it. And again, it's in a, not quite sure, almost like an antifreeze green colour. And obviously it is a Chevy Nova gasser wagon, and it's one that I did the headers and the rocker covers, and the engine got some detail. You can see a chrome rev counter there. All the interior has been sprayed. The seat belts have been done, but not that you're going to see it in this light. And it's got case in the back, tool case. And you can see what looks like a fuel bottle in the back. It's all painted up. Chrome straps, and all the back's done. I'm just trying to see if I can get some of the belt detail. No. But like I said, it's got green light wheels on it. But it is one of my favourite. And a lot of my wheel swap customs or wheel swapping details I end up giving to friends, or I've given them away before on wheel swap Wednesdays. So a lot of my wheel swaps I don't have. I have got a lot, but not all of them. But this is one of my earlier ones. But anyway, so pretty cool. And this is another one of mine. This is a little mini van. And again, this is another one of my customs, and it's in that awesome metallic green again. And I put these wheels on it, as you can see. painted all the details in, rear lights, front lights, and it should be able to get it right. You can see the steering wheel's painted in, the interior is red. This was probably my first real custom that I was happy with. Back when I first started doing customs, not that I've been doing them very long. I just really like the way this one turned out. It used to have, originally it was silver and I believe blue, and I think it had baby root, like an American chocolate bar. I think that's what this car was originally. So it was in nice condition when I not restored it, when I customized it. But I'm happy with the way it's turned out, and obviously it's green. And the next one, another couple to go. The next one, this is was supposed to be a restoration, and I ended up, technically it's a custom because it's not. It's supposed to be blue. It is a Matchbox Rollermatics Mustang. Like I said, it should have been a dark blue, but I gave the interior a clean and the windows a good clean up because they were really scratched, and some details around the engine. Okay, again, this colour green, painted the rear lights in, and the front grille, that never did push down properly. Restored the wheels as best as I could, but the lacquer for some reason I put on's coming off. But again, like I said, one of my early attempts, so that is pretty cool, and again in that magical green colour. The last couple of pieces are actually going to be minis. One's from Matchbox, as obviously Mr. Bean's little Matchbox Mini, or sorry, Matchbox's version of Mr. Bean's Mini, shall I say. Got a few little chips there, because I did get this one second hand. But still very cool. And then the last piece is going to be another Mr. Bean Mini. And again, this is from Corgi, and I can't remember what size of scale this is, and I'll look in a minute, but very, very nicely detailed piece from Corgi. So not only is the Mini really done really nice, but you've got the lock, you've got the right type of wheels that would have come on this, with the little chrome hubcaps. Obviously it's got a fairly crude Mr. Bean, and the interior is spot on. Let's see if we can get some zoom. There you go. That's the Leyland badge there, Mini. So you've got the Leyland emblem, the Mini, and then 1000cc. Bit of dust on the back. There you go, sold. Let's see if we can get some interior detail because it's spot on. No, unfortunately my light is in the wrong angle. Anyway, with that, let's check the scale. Let's see what the scale is. It doesn't say. I think it's 1 in 32nd scale. It's quite large. But anyway, with that, I hope that's met the challenge. Please check out ratblacks diecast. Awesome guy, does some great shows, some great cars, has an awesome Johnny Lightning collection. And I'd like to say thank you to his good wife. Good idea for a challenge. I love green cars. But anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more challenge videos, unboxing videos, wheel swaps, and customs and vintage pieces and all that good stuff to come. And I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching.